I'm Melissa. Welcome to Yoga for Anxiety. I'm so glad you're here. Today I have a gentle floor-based yoga class that's focused on releasing and relaxing tight hips. Let's get started. Sit in a cross-legged position, sit up nice and tall, lift your chest. Take an inhale and then start to move your chest forward in a big circle. Move all the way around the circle, and then as you exhale, come back and complete the circle. We're going to do that a couple more times. Take an inhale. It's almost like you're stirring a pot of soup with your body. Exhale and then complete the circle. We'll do that one more time all the way around. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Good. Pause here. We'll go the opposite direction. Inhale. Start to move your circle all the way around, and then exhale, release, complete the circle. We'll do that twice more. Deep breath. And exhale, let it go. Good. One more time. Really start to come into your breath. So think about breathing nice and deep. Exhale, release. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen through your spine. We'll do a couple shoulder shrugs here. So take your shoulders up, back, and down. Do that again. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. Just continue this movement with the shoulders. So you're making a circular motion with the shoulders. And as you move, really start to take those long, slow, deep breaths in and out. Think about relaxing and releasing the shoulders. Let's do that one more time. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. Great. From here, we'll bend our knees. Place the soles of your feet right in front of you. You can take your hands behind your hips and then take your right ankle and place it on top of your left thigh. You can scoot your hips a little bit closer, and this will deepen the stretch. So if you're not feeling the stretch, you should feel it in your inner thighs and hips. But if you want a deeper stretch, you can scoot your hips a little bit closer to the foot that's on the ground. From here, we can add some movement by gently swaying the legs from side to side. So we're just starting to gently open up through the hips. We're adding some gentle movement into the stretch. Let's come back to our breath. So really breathe into the hips. Good. Just relaxing and releasing. Once you're ready, find stillness here with the legs. You can release your ankle and place your foot back down on the ground. We'll come to the opposite side. So this time lift your left ankle, place it on top of your right thigh. Again, if you want a deeper stretch, you can scoot your hips a little bit closer to the foot that's on the floor. From here, option to add that movement, so you can gently sway your hips from side to side. And we're just stretching and gently opening the hips with a little bit of movement in the stretch. Again, think about breathing into the hips. When we focus on our breath, it really helps us to soften and relax. Good. Let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, find stillness here. Release your ankle from your leg and place both of the soles of your feet on the floor. Take your soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall out wide for butterfly pose. So you can stay here and hold onto your feet for butterfly pose, or if you have some blocks, you can grab your blocks and place them underneath your legs for a little bit of support. So this will lessen the intensity of the stretch. If your hips are feeling really tight today and you want to just really gently stretch, the blocks are a great option to support the legs. Let's take a few deep breaths in here. Good, nice inhale through the nose. And then long, slow exhale through the mouth. We'll do that one more time. Inhale through the nose. And then long, slow exhale through the mouth. Great job. Take your hands on the outside of your legs. Very gently pull your legs into midline. You can take your blocks and just place them off to the sides of your mat. We'll use them a little bit later in our practice. Extend your legs out long and then bend your knees one at a time. So you're just shaking out your legs. We just did a nice deep hip opener stretch. So we're just shaking out our legs, moving that energy and prana through the legs. All right, from here, bend your knees. Grab onto the soles of your feet. We're gonna come into a seated forward fold. You're welcome to stay here if you're feeling the stretch, or if you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can start to extend one leg at a time out in front of you. Once you start to feel that stretch in your hamstrings and your back, you can start to hinge forward. So you're bringing your forehead a little bit closer to the legs. Remember to listen to your body here. So if you're feeling any pain, especially in the low back, I want you to ease off. Go ahead and bend the knees and come up a little bit. We never want to feel pain in yoga. Yoga is about relaxing and releasing. So please listen to your body. Let's take one more inhale, and then a long, slow exhalation. Slowly start to bend both of your knees. Release your hands from your feet. We'll come into tabletop pose. So thread your legs behind you. Come up onto all fours. And come onto your hands and your knees. And just take a moment. Make sure your knees are stacked right under your hips. And make sure your wrists are stacked right under your shoulders. So there's a nice straight line between your knees and your hips and between your wrists and your shoulders. Once you feel supported, spread your fingertips out wide. Take your gaze in front of you, and then on your next inhale, lift your chest gently. Take your gaze slightly up. As you exhale, begin to round the back and take the gaze slightly inward. Inhale, lift the chest, come into cow pose. And then as you exhale, round the back, come to cat pose. Inhale, gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hollow out the belly. Good. Inhale for cow pose. And exhale to cat pose. Let's do that a couple more times. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, release. We're just flowing here with our breath, moving with our breath. And exhale, let it go. Good. We'll come to child's pose now. So take your knees wide out to the sides of the mat. Reach your fingertips to the top of the mat and relax your forehead down. You should feel a nice stretch in the hips and throughout the back. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can reach your fingertips even further towards the top of the mat. That'll really deepen the stretch throughout the back. From here, you're welcome to add a little bit of movement into your child's pose. You can gently rock your head from side to side. You can sway your hips from side to side. I just invite you to find some movement that feels good in your body today. We're really starting to tune into our body and really becoming aware of how our body is feeling in this moment. Good. Go ahead and return to stillness in your child's pose. From here, bend your elbows, take the palms of your hands together, and place your hands behind your head. So we're still in child's pose. We're just bending our elbows and then placing our hands in reverse prayer hands. It's really right behind your neck. And in this pose, I feel a nice opening in my shoulders and in my chest. We'll stay here and breathe for a moment. Let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, extend your arms back to the top of the mat. Slowly begin to push yourself up to child's or tabletop position. From here, come onto your back. Keep your knees bent. And then you can grab your blocks and just place them close to your legs. So on either side of your legs, we'll use them here in just a moment. So on your back, keep your knees bent. And once you're situated on your mat, you can lift your right ankle and place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. So this is a supine figure 4 stretch. So figure 4 stretch on your back. We did this one earlier when we were seated. You're welcome to stay here in this position, or if you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can grab your hands, place your hands, grab your left thigh, and then pull your left thigh a little bit closer into your chest. Good, just focus on your breath. You might notice the supine figure 4 stretch is a little bit deeper than the seated figure 4 stretch. So then now that our hips are nice and warm and we've started to stretch them out, we can come a little bit deeper into this stretch. Once you're ready, go ahead and release your hands from your thighs. Bring both of your feet back down to your mat. We'll come to figure 4 now on the opposite side. So this time, lift your left ankle, place your left ankle on your right thigh. And then again, you're welcome to stay here in the supine figure 4 stretch, or option to deepen the pose by taking your hands and then hugging your right leg a little bit into your chest. So that will deepen the hip stretch. So make sure you're respecting your body. We never want to go to a place of pain or discomfort. So it should be just a gentle stretch. Good, let's take an inhale. And then as you exhale, release your hands from your legs. You can take both of your feet back down to the mat. From here, hug your knees into your chest and gently rock from side to side. We're just going to give ourselves a little back massage after that hip opening stretch. A little bit of self-love here. And in this stretch, you can move in a circular pattern, or you can make a figure 8 pattern with your body. Just move in a way that feels good to you. This feels really nice on my lower back. Just a really great, relaxing way to move. All right, once you feel complete, find stillness here. Keep your knees bent, but place the soles of your feet back down on the mat. You can grab your blocks and then bring your blocks right outside of your legs. Open up your legs into butterfly pose. So the soles of your feet are together, and then allow your knees to fall wide out to the side. So we did this stretch a little bit earlier in a seated position, and now we're doing it in a lying or supine position. All right, once you have your blocks situated, I want you to place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. We're going to do a short shavasana in this reclined butterfly pose, or Supta Baddha Konasana. You can close your eyes. Just start to bring your mind and awareness to the present moment. So rather than thinking about things that have happened in the past or in the future, I want you to become very aware of what is unfolding in this present moment, the here and the now. Notice how your body is feeling in this moment. Notice the quality of your breath in this moment. Become aware of any sounds that you're hearing. Maybe the sound of my voice, or maybe other sounds that are happening around you. Notice the feeling of the air on your skin. Notice the temperature and the sensation of the air. Take a moment here to just quiet our minds, bringing our attention fully to this present moment. I invite you to just focus on your breath and allow your mind and body to release and relax. We'll stay here for 3 more cycles of your breath. Let's take one more long, slow inhale. And a long, slow exhalation. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Take your hands on the outside of your legs. Gently pull both of your legs in towards midline. You can move one block a little bit away and then rock onto your side. Gently push yourself up and come into a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you were able to find some release in your hips. I hope you feel relaxed in your mind and your body. I'll see you soon. Namaste.